close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Hello, welcome back, welcome to the squad, welcome to the late night hunt. I am your host, Jay Spears15. Welcome, hello She Spears, and hello Ranch Girl 2000. Hope you guys are doing well. Welcome in, welcome back. As always, glad to see you here. How's everybody doing tonight? And again, welcome. I'm excited to continue on Hogwarts Legacy Part 14. We are just getting into more adventures with it. One second. There we go. I had to send a quick text. But yes, we are live. We are having fun. We are ready for some more magic in the stream here. Welcome again, everybody. I am your host, Jay Spears15, and welcome to the Wolfpack. I greatly appreciate here. Also, I want to give a shout out to a new follower, Revan018, and Carol for the shout out as well. Thank you guys so much for coming in, as well as Chami Gary. Thank you so much for the shout out. Greatly appreciate it. And all the new followers that came in. We are at 297, so close to the 300 mark here. I'm extremely excited. I can't wait to hit that mark. We are going to continue on with more awesome adventures and more fun times ahead for sure. And feel free to follow my other social media accounts as well at YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram. Greatly appreciate everyone being here. But again, welcome in, welcome. Greatly appreciate y'all being here. That being said, let's get jumping right into the game. Like I can't wait to continue on this journey here. Um, it's always exciting for me to continue on. So let's jump right in. All right, let's see. Here we are. Here we go. There we go. Gonna be exciting. There we go. Hopefully, got some sound here. One sec. I just wanted to test the sound, make sure we're all set and good. Might turn it up just a little bit. There we go. Awesome. Oh, I'm excited. We're still continuing on with Ravenclaw. I can't wait. So, it's going to be a good one. I'm excited. Should be good. Awesome. Hopefully, people will come right in and enjoy the time we have, so... Oopsie. Drop my phone. There we go. Alright. Here we are. Let's do this. More Ravenclaw. Continue the journey. This is going to be epic. Alright, we last left off on the story here, which reminds me, yeah, we're helping out with the portrait here, finding a memory with Sebastian. So, let's see. Ooh, let's see the new quest. Oh, okay. Meet Sebastian in the catacombs, we can do that. Speak with Natty outside of Hogsmeade. Looks like some side quests we got here. Talk to Poppy. I've been meaning to go talk to Poppy. Excuse me, we need to do that. We need to definitely do that. Enter the Dale family tomb. Let's go talk to Poppy. I think we can do some of that real quick too while we're at it. Let's see here. I just want to make sure we get the trials. I'm going to see if I definitely can find the trials of Merlin. Let's see. Okay. Oh, there's only 9 of them? Or there has to be more. Huh. Okay, well, let's do the 9 trials of Merlin. We'll do that in a bit, but right now let's go talk to Poppy. Alright, let's do it. Ooh. Do we get any letters from anyone? Ooh, okay, let's see what he says. Plan of Helmet Flid, another idea I think we'll be able to find what we need in the goblin mines in a bit. Okay, well we got that rolling. We can definitely roll with that. No new GG's yet, but I appreciate that, She Spears, and thank you for the host as well. And... also, thank you for the WoW anime. It means a lot. Alright. Let's go to talents. Let's see, we got 1. Let's do dark arts if we can. Did we get it? Is it already purchased? There we go. Managed to unlock that. Okay, so we got some dark arts going. We need to get better at spells. That's what we need to do. Now let's go find Poppy here, shall we? Oh, she's right outside. Okay. Not bad. We can... I guess... Oops. Fast travel meter outside, which reminds me I need to do the other trials, the opening doors and stuff. And yes, more GGs, I appreciate it. Alright, let's fly on out of the castle. We'll just have some fun. Have the wind in our hair. I wish they would put in Quidditch, that would be amazing. But I get it. Alright, let's go talk to Poppy.
Oh good, you're safe. At least we're out of the classroom.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there.
Uh-oh.
She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
Well, that's on them there. I'm going to turn this down just a little bit. Okay, here we go. Well, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry, Poppy.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
No,
I should have
indeed.
known. I underestimated
Indeed.
the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One
Good
of them
water.
contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
Huh. What's a Snidget?
Exactly what kind of creature is a Snidget?
I'm wondering
It's a
that
small
myself.
bird with golden feathers. It's incredible. It has rotational wings that allow it to dart quickly in any direction. In fact, the golden snitch in Quidditch is based on the Snidget, which barbarically was actually used in the sport hundreds of years ago.
Wow, that's interesting.
Why would Snidgets be valuable to poachers?
They could make more money with Snidgets than they ever would have fighting dragons. The golden Snidget's feathers and eyes are incredibly valuable. That's why they're believed to be extinct. They were hunted out of existence by wizard kind. If the poachers found some now, I can't bear to think about the horrific way they'd be bred and killed for profit.
Let's see, what else did the
Where
journal
exactly
say?
are these Snidgets allegedly hidden?
Gran says the journals were a bit cryptic, which is good.
Indeed.
Perhaps the poachers won't be clever enough to find the birds. From what she recalls, the journals only noted that the key to finding them lay in the moonlight. Gran thinks it can be narrowed down to a handful of locations.
Okay.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate
Yes,
the poachers
Beast
enough
Mode
to
for
help
sure.
us, who value
both of you.
creatures as much as...
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Well, let's go talk to the centaurs. Centaurs may be too hostile to help. Let's talk
Sounds
to the
as if we
creatures.
need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high.
Yes.
Still, I think they may be our only hope.
I agree.
Let me think on it.
Well, we'll definitely...
I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
Sounds good to me. Well, let's do it. Well, that was pretty easy. Hopefully we can talk to the centaurs. Ooh, what's this? Oh, okay, leech juice. Not bad. Let's see if we can talk to her again. Nope. Okay, well, that was an easy little side quest we can do. Let's see. Let's actually go speak with Natty outside of Hogsmeade. Let's go that way. Huh. Let's go. We'll fly there. Let's go. I want to fly. Let's just have some fun flying and around everywhere, see what the world has to offer. Should be an amazing time. This game is so much fun. I love it. Can't wait to complete the other houses too, so... Let's go! Awesome. Do 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 do. Da, 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 da. Let's go! Oh, so we made it. We wait.
I think I know how and where to approach the centaurs about protecting the Snidgets. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest.
Will do. After we help.
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there.
Okay.
And as my mother would never
Sounds
go
good.
near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Sounds good to me.
Where am I to find these friends of his?
I do not know about Mr. Rabe, but his wife, Daisy, is often in Hogsmeade, as is Agabus Filbert. And Otto Dibble, he works at Gladrags, so you will likely find him there.
Okay.
We would be honored if you would join us.
Indeed.
What sort of information am I
Indeed.
trying to gather from these people?
That's for
They may
sure.
know what evidence Mr. Bickle had against Harlow, or they may have evidence of their own. We simply need to know whatever they know.
Okay.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I
For
could
sure.
rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them.
Sounds good to me.
Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Yes. That'll be good. Let's go talk to these folks here. Get our information that we need.
Good thing the ministry.
You gotta love Hogsmeade. Alright, so... Looks like they're inside here. Let's go speak with them.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Here she is.
Isco, what have I done?
There we go.
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and am trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
Wonder
I'm a
what do they mean.
security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up until I came home one night and found my husband gone and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
That's sad.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Yeah, that would definitely be a reason, I guess.
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
For sure.
No, I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was
Yes,
hoping he would have
indeed. Crazy
escaped by
stuff.
now.
Yes,
It makes
indeed.
me concerned as to why he hasn't.
Okay.
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else
Yes,
could it
I'm
possibly
wondering if they
mean?
were.
Besides, I came home to find
I'm
that someone
wondering
had
about that.
trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone.
Indeed.
I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
I think we're more dangerous than they are. We do hope that you reconsider helping. Terrible.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you.
Indeed.
Hope it's not too late.
Now,
We'll get
to
'em back.
find Mr. Bickle's other two friends.
Indeed. Let's go this way.
Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
Please tell me
Here
you
we
didn't
go.
take
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd
No,
like to
thank
help.
you. We'd rather get
I spoke to Mrs.
information.
Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good
Indeed.
man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop.
Uh-oh.
I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned
Very
out to be
interesting
a
evidence for sure.
non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It
Interesting.
all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it out for
It's
much
like the
longer.
bookkeeper or something
I'm
like that.
terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Let's see.
Could you give me a bit more detail about the note? That might help me to identify it should I come across it.
Indeed.
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
Okay.
What have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping. And I've also been trying to cover the costs with my own savings, but I'm running out of money. Of course, none of this bodes well for my efforts to improve my circumstances and to be worthy of Rosie.
Okay.
I met Mr. Hill the day of the troll attack. He was kind to me. Why don't you just tell him?
Yeah,
He's a
indeed.
lovely man.
Why
But
don't they
when
just
it
tell
comes to
him?
Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see this as a grave betrayal. I'd lose my job instantly, and Rosie as well.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering
Definitely.
evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Okay.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends.
Yes, we need to find them. Need to find them indeed. Let's see here. Alright.
Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
There we go. Okay.
Hello there.
There we go.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Oh,
Yes.
tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
Oh. Were you wise not to speak out?
You may have shared Mr. Bickle's fate if you had spoken out against Harlow as he requested.
Unfortunately, I suspect you're right.
You
Yes.
said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife Dulcibella passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to
Reskin,
celebrate,
how are you?
I had the
How's
book
it going?
beautifully
Welcome
bound and plated in gold.
Welcome,
One
welcome.
day,
Welcome
Harlow
to the
came
stream.
calling
How are you?
to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise
How are you
Rookwood's lot.
doing?
Before
Welcome
I
in.
knew it, I'd
Sorry,
been petrified.
I
And
cannot
Harlow
pronounce
was
names. My
rifling through my
apologies.
home. He found the book of poetry with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book,
Well, hopefully you had
laughing
good
as
sleep.
he went.
For
I
sure.
was shaken to my
I'm
core.
glad you're here. Thank you for
Still
stopping
am, to
by.
be
I
honest.
appreciate it.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again. But do
Ritz,
you mind
okay,
if I share
sounds
this
good.
information with
Ritz.
Officer Singer?
I'm so sorry. I pronounced names
I suppose I have no
terribly.
choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help.
Sorry, one
Harlow
second
does not
here.
like people talk.
I'll give you a shout out for coming in. There we go. Give you a shout out. Hopefully that helps out. There we go.
As you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
Where were you in the game? I'm like, I'm at level 26 right now, so I'm like kind of far in the game. I've gotten a lot of quests done, but oh yeah, you're welcome. But I would say that I'm like kind of like, I don't know what percentage I'm at right now, but I'm kind of far in it a little bit. I'm like at part 14, so there's been many parts that I've done. But hopefully we can continue on more. There's a lot of side quests and a lot of lots of main quests too. So it's all like one big, you know. There's so much to do in the game. It's fun, and I'm just enjoying it. But I am gonna play in the other houses too. So I'll be on Hogwarts Legacy for quite a bit. But I'm gonna try and play in like Slytherin House, Gryffindor House, and Hufflepuff as well. There's different side quests for different ones as well. So yeah. It's a lot, but it's amazing though. I highly recommend this game. So, and then I'll move on to other games as well too, so. But, yeah, so far so good with it though.
It's not like Natty to be late.
Uh-oh.
She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
Let's go to the Hog's Head. Ooh.
Revelio.
Take that. Awesome. Yeah, you could play in every house. Like, you can, like, start in... You have to start, like, a whole new house, but you could play in every house and choose which house you want to be in. And if you have your Pottermore account, it will say your, you know, whatever you test in or whatnot, that'll pick your house automatically, but not automatically. Like, you could still choose, which is good, so...
Natty must be around here somewhere.
I let people vote for whoever they wanted me to join in first, and it won by one vote, which was Ravenclaw, so... Yeah. Oh yeah, there's a lot of quests, and a lot of side quests, main quests. There's quite a bit. So...
Natty's wand.
Uh-oh.
She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken. Revelio.
But it's fun. I'm really enjoying it. Let's see. There we go.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Let's go in here. See what it is. But yeah, there's a lot of quests, but it's well worth it.
The footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward.
Oops.
Accio! A hidden door.
Nice. Find Natty.
Natty must have been taken this way.
But hopefully you're
Need to find her
enjoying the
quickly.
stream, and feel free to check out the series. It is saved on Twitch and my YouTube page. Feel free to check it out. Coins. Gotta love the treasures. I need to do the Trials of Merlin still. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, you'll be able to see a lot of it. So.
I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
Whoops. There we go.
Harlow says her friend's been reckless enough. He wants them alive.
Only a Hogwarts student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, absolutely. I need to get back on all the other games that I was doing. I didn't like how the streams turned out for a few of them, so I'm gonna try and redo them if I can too. So. Alright, let's see if we can sneak up on him.
I'll just go
Oops.
now.
Ah. This reminds me a little Assassin's Creed right here too, in a way. Oh well.
Here, I'll find you. Oh, what's going on?
Oops.
Protego!
Hey.
Incendio!
Let's go.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio!
Let's go.
Disarm my
Defender! Incendio! Go down easy! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
That's just the beginning.
And this is your beginning to end.
This is your first. Incendio! Incendio! Defender! Expelliarmus! Ready to scurry back to Hogwarts?
I'm just warming up.
The torture curse.
Mistake.
You'll feel that tomorrow.
Oh,
Didn't last that long.
my little paper.
Defender!
There we go.
Incendio! That's the explosion! Protego! Dodged an attack!
Bam.
Incendio!
Might want to look up.
Let's go. We will not win this battle. Not even close. I am the amazing wizard of all.
Incendio! Protego!
Oh yeah, for sure they are. They're amazing. Oh, thank you guys.
Incendio! Defender! Expelliarmus!
You've made a great mistake.
No, I didn't. Bam.
Got that match for me.
Repulsor! What have you done? Leviosa! Defender! Incendio! Confringo!
Let's go.
Expelliarmus!
And bam. Bam. Bam.
You're going to regret that.
And the King of Kings has won. I'll take my prizes here. Oh, that was fun. Sheesh.
The book
Alright.
of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back.
Indeed. Let's see what else we can find here. Ooh, is there a treasure chest? Ooh. There we go. More treasures. Yeah, for sure. I highly recommend getting it. The only downfall with the game is there's no Quidditch in it, which kind of stinks, and one of the side quests for Hufflepuff is only on PlayStation. So, that's the only downfall of it. But other than that, it's an amazing game. But you can fly on a broom still, which makes up for it, so. I mean, that's still amazing though. Alright, let's see. Anything else we can find? Just don't want to leave anything behind if we can find certain items that we need. So.
Also, Dibble's love letter from Rosie.
There we go.
He wanted me to destroy this if I found it.
Yes. But for sure. And thank you for coming in again. It really means a lot to me as well. Like, just having people here. It's all about you guys. I want you guys to have a good time too. So, I'm gonna pause that real quick. There we go. Okay. We're good. Let's continue. Let's go find Natty.
Natty must be here somewhere.
Oh. There we go. Alright. I'll take all of this. Carol! Oh, yeah, the love letter. Carol's in the house. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, Carol. Welcome. Another Ravenclaw in the house. Let's give you a shout out, too. There we go. Give you a shout out. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate you being here. Go check her out. She's an amazing streamer as well. So, let's go talk.
Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife.
Welcome, fellow Ravenclaw.
How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best.
Let's go
Any
find
idea
this
where
wand.
it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
For sure.
Your friend Natty was not able to summon them.
Alright, let's do this. Okay, we're good. But thank you guys for coming in. It really means a lot. Like, I'm glad you guys are here. Alright.
Revelio.
Let's go find the wand.
Mr. Rabe's wand could be in there.
Where? Oh, in this room. There it is.
Alohomora.
Alohomora. Just a good old spill of Alohomora. There we go. We got it.
Mr. Rabe's wand. He'll be glad to have this back.
Give it to him.
Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Exactly. There we go. He is free. Let's go help Natty out. There we go.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery.
GG's.
I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Yes.
Very well. But be
Indeed.
careful. Thank you, my young friend.
There we
Be
go.
prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Let's do it. Glad I have you in my corner, Natty. We are glad. They will pay. Alright. Let's do it. Coming? Okay, good. Let's get on out of here.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
Oh my gosh, these quests are just so amazing. I love it. I can't get enough of it. I love it. They are fire. Let's go talk.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe.
Indeed.
Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him.
Yes.
Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss
Good.
Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe, to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you,
Busted.
I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Understood.
Yes, officer. Do you have enough evidence to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot?
Well, it's certainly a good
Indeed.
start.
I wonder if we
We
do.
shall see.
How's it
But
going,
you can
Carol?
leave this to
Hopefully
me
your day is going well.
Natsai,
And
you may wish
Rez,
to
I
speak
hope
with
you
your
have
mother
a
about this
great day
before
as
I
well.
do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Indeed. We will. Some of these side quests are just fun. Like, you gain so much out of it. Let's go back to... Looks like they don't have enough evidence. Yeah, looks like it. Definitely looks like it. Oh, let's see. I'm gonna go meet with Poppy in the Forbidden Forest. That's where we're gonna go. We're gonna take down these poachers. Yep, that's what we're gonna do. World map. Can't fast travel. Well, we can fast travel there, I guess. We'll go that way and do fast travel. Yeah, looks like they don't have enough evidence, which kind of sucks. But what can you do? Read
The
mail.
Ashwinders have ceased pestering me. I suspect that's your doing. Thank you from me and Rosie both. We're just leaving for our honeymoon. After we tell Mr. Hill of our recent marriage. Wish me luck.
Good luck. Oh yeah, this is the broom stuff I was telling you about, the flying. Looks like the centaurs. Oh, and you can ride a hippogriff as well too. I'll even show you. See? Can also ride a hippogriff. Yep. Can fly on a broom and ride a hippogriff that we help out. Alright, time to get off. Sometimes it's hard to dismount. There we go. It's awesome.
I
A
can
little
do
hard to
this.
control
I can do
sometimes.
this. They will want to help.
Alright, let's do
Is
this.
this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
They'll understand.
Once we tell them about the Snidgets, they'll understand why we came and they'll want to help.
I hope you're right. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
Centurions are known to being wise. Centurions don't know any more than...
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. I just... Never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course.
Indeed.
You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them,
Indeed.
tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure to all be fine.
Uh-oh. That's not good. They're not happy. It's amazing what we do, what kind of trouble we get into.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never. We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Uh-oh.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care.
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Indeed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
I guess he's not the friendly centurion.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden
I...
Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
And she loves creatures.
Could it be?
She loves creatures. So do I. We're against poachers.
In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
At least he trusts us. That's what's important.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets?
I'm wondering.
And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
How and let's see.
Isn't Moonstone all around us? Why retrieve one from a cave?
Knowing centaurs, I suspect he's referring to a specific moonstone. We'll likely know it when we see it.
Yep, he is. He is. Let's see.
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him. What with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name?
Doran.
Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned.
Yep, he is kind-hearted for sure.
I'll let you know what I find.
Okay. Well, that was interesting. Well. Where is it? Quests. Oh. Hey, Refi, how's it going? Finally caught your stream. I am good. How are you? I am doing great. How's it going? Oh, before I forget, welcome in. Gonna give you a shout out real quick for coming in. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you being here. And I am great.
I'm being well back.
Thank you for coming in. I'm sorry if I butchered your name.
Time.
Oh, you're welcome. No problem at all. No problem. Speak with D. We need to speak with him.
Oh my god, no.
Oh, let's see.
What a clip.
Meet with Sebastian in the catacombs.
Ganyan mag-KJ. Galing-galing. Let's go.
Let's go to here real quick.
That was fucking sick.
Find the entrance to the mines. Let's see. Or should we do another side quest, everyone, or should we do one of the main ones, you think? What do you guys think? Side quest or main one? I'll let you guys pick. This one. Which one do you guys think? Because I'm thinking main, but, you know. But then we could do a side quest. Side? Okay, we'll do a side. Let's do the one with Sebastian. We'll meet him in the catacombs. Ah, yeah. Understandable. Understandable. It is an amazing game, for sure. I will agree. Wow, that's really far. Alright, we're gonna have to... This is a closer one, so we'll travel that way. Do another side quest. We're gonna meet Sebastian, our good friend. Sebastian.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Yes, we are. You know what? I want to fly on a hippogriff. I think it'd be fun.
No need to race now, my friend.
There we go. Yeah, I believe so. It's a pretty big open world game. Like, I still have yet to discover a lot of things here, but so far it's been pretty amazing.
I know what that means. Merlin trial.
Alright, descend.
Slow down now.
There we go. Perfect.
You're here. Good.
Let's talk to Sebastian.
That relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb.
And he's a Slytherin.
From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it.
He's trying to help his sister.
I need to see her.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
I agree 100%.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect.
Indeed.
By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do.
Alright. Catacombs. It's crazy.
I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
Well, let's go find out what's inside, shall we? Alright. Better get my attack
I'm sure that
ready.
foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
And we got spiders again.
Fringo! Defender! Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Always the spiders.
At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio!
There we go. Oh, it was Incendio.
Accio!
Opening all of these is tempting.
We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
Yep. Let's see. Darn it. Alright, so...
Levioso! Depulso! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
There we go. Perfect. Let's go down here first. They're amazing. I'm playing it on PC as well. 3070 graphics card, but I want to upgrade to a much higher one.
Defender! Protego! Expelliarmus! Incendio!
Dude. Boom, boom, boom. They are amazing graphics for sure.
Expelliarmus! Accio!
There we go. Let's see.
Levioso! Incendio! Defender! Accio!
Anything in there? Nope. Yes, I remember we were talking about that last time. How both I want to... Oh, yeah. Yep, I remember that. I remember. Hopefully you got your, you're able to upgrade soon. Ooh. Coin. I'll take that. Nope, not there. Well, let's go down here, see if it's down here.
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus? Seems odd.
Yes, indeed.
There's something here by the altar. Accio!
See if there's anything in here. More bones. There we go. Let's see if anything in here.
We're in the tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory. Accio!
Still a long way to go, but man. Oh yeah. No, I understand completely. Ooh, coin. Gotta love the coins. Alright, let's check out this sarcophagus.
What did you find?
Oh, not that good. Yeah, I know you'll get there for sure. Let's see. Talk.
Looks like part of a student's diary.
Indeed.
It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary
By the way,
referenced the
how's your
space
day
beyond the
going,
Great Room, which means this can't be a
I'm
dead
so
end.
sorry if I
Let's
butchered
divide
your
and
name.
conquer.
I am so
You
sorry.
work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around
How's
and see
everybody
what we
doing
missed.
tonight? And thank you
Hold
for
on to that
stopping by
diary
too.
entry.
It really means
There may
a
be
lot.
more to it.
It does mention something else.
And can you hear the
It says
volume
their
on the
next
game as well,
assignment
too?
was learning the Imperius curse.
Really?
Just want to double check to
Interesting.
be sure.
We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
I think they
Slytherin
were.
mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel
Sweet.
stuffed full
Just
of
making
notes.
sure.
They might have been left on purpose.
Definitely want to make sure.
Or the student may have simply dropped them.
Hold on, the volume is good. Kind of a bit loud. Oh yeah, here, I can turn that down just a little bit. Alright, let's see. Oh, like right there. I turn up my mic just a little bit. Alright, how's that? Is that better? But no, it's no biggie.
Hello there.
Hello there indeed. How's it now? It's a little better. Just want to make sure it's a lot better. All
Of
right.
course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant.
All right.
There's more to this than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone. Accio! Depulso! Depulso! Accio! Levioso!
Leave no bones unturned.
Depulso! Accio!
Maybe
If this
repair?
archway's been barricaded, we can find a way through.
Hello, Revan. Yes, I am having fun. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. Which reminds me, I'm going to give you a shout out for coming in. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for coming in. Let's see. All right. Thank you so much for stopping by. It truly means a lot. Give you a shout out. All right. Let's see. Find a way through the barricades.
Levioso. Capulso. Accio. Levioso.
Maybe through here?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
There we go. Maybe it's like through a puzzle or something? Oh, okay, I see how it is.
Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
There we go. I think we got it now. Okay. Gotta get some more bones here. Now I see what we gotta do.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Right. There we go. Perfect.
You've done it.
Nice.
I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
I will agree, nice. But definitely thank you all for coming in. Like, it
Before we
really
trudge
means a
on
lot to
further,
me.
I just realized something.
Oh.
The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse.
Uh-oh.
I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio,
For
I
sure.
can teach you.
I'm glad you guys are here. Yes, I'd like to learn the Imperious Curse. How do you know about the Imperious Curse? Let's see how he knows about
Where did
it.
you learn the Imperious Curse?
I taught myself.
Oh,
Don't
wow.
tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
Yes, indeed.
Hello there.
Shouldn't I know more about what the curse entails?
Remember the blasting curse? Same idea, except when it comes to unforgivable curses, your intention has to be clear. You
I'm glad
have to
everyone's
mean
here.
it.
Especially if I prefer not to. I'm going to
It's
learn
probably
it.
wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at
Yes.
stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries.
Here we go.
Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master.
All right. There we go. We've got it.
Here we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Oops. Gonna have to use the Imperious Curse, so let's see. I'm gonna do it that way.
Imperio.
Boom! Nice. Well, that worked. That was easy. Love it.
Incendio.
Getting more coins each day.
Expelliarmus. Accio. Compulso. Levioso.
Huh. Didn't work. That's alright. Let's go this way. See if that's... Oh, okay, that's the bone thing. Alright, so maybe try and go this way.
Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Holy crud.
Imperio.
We got him. Oops. Bam.
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Let's go. Let's go.
Defender. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Nice.
Never knew spiders could make such a mess. Bit dramatic, isn't it?
Add it. Oh, that's funny. It says, I misread. That's funny. That is funny. Ooh. Another entryway. Let's see. Maybe there's some over here. We'll collect that.
Incendio.
Ooh. Can definitely use that. Ooh. What's this? Ah. I need to do the Merlin trials. I keep saying I need to do that, but it's like, you know, a little tough here. So, there. Alright, let's see. Looks like we got my roommate's, our roommate's cat in here ready to join the stream too here. Just checking out the room. So, she put her paws on my leg here. So, just get sniffing around everywhere. So, yeah. Well, hello there. Let's see. What are you doing? Aw. Guess they're warming up a little bit. So. Right. Hold on a sec. Are you playing with that here? Is that what you're doing? Is that what you're doing? Yeah. Well, you have fun. Just don't touch the chair. Kind of marking your territory in here now. One second, guys. I'll be right back. One sec. I'm gonna take a little quick bathroom break. Be right back. One sec. guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to get some water and use the restroom here. Oh, and I got my new G Fuel cup here too. It's a silver TV G Fuel cup there. It's pretty fun. I see the cat manager is doing his / her rounds. No, yeah, it was pretty funny. She was, she was looking at came and enjoyed the stream, or he. It's pretty funny. They got 2 cats, so yeah. So the white one's more scared at what they told me, but the orange and white one is more skittish at the moment. So, but it's all good though. They're more than welcome to come join the stream.
This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
Find a relic. Gotta get rid of something. I'm gonna see what's in there because I want to know. Let's see. What's this? I don't want to do that. This one's 49. That one level up. Let's just destroy this one. We'll equip that one. Alright, let's see if we can see what's in this treasure chest, because I want to know. Ooh. Okay. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's see. Find the relic. Alright. Maybe we could try... Oops. I'll need this one. Let's do Reparo.
Reparo.
Huh. That didn't help. Let's go in here. See if it's in here or something. Nope. Nope. Ooh. More coins we have, the better too, so we can buy stuff as we need it. Especially the upgrade on the broom. We definitely need that. Alright, find the relic.
Revelio.
Where is the relic? Is it in here maybe again? I might have missed an entrance or something? Nope. Not in here. Alright, let's go backtrack a little bit.
Reparo.
Nope. Says I cleared anyway a bunch of bones. Maybe here?
Another barricade.
There we go.
Considering how well you did on the last one, cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try. That works.
Okay.
Keep going.
Let's see. Gotta get them all taken out. Same time. Alright, hold up. Let's see how we do this.
Reparo.
Oops. Oop. Let's get this one in here. let's see. Puzzles. Oh, okay, okay, I see. Alright, so I need that one. There we go. And that one. Oh, hold up. Let's see. So I got those opened. So where's the next one? Okay, I see it. There we go. Got those opened. Now we need that. And we need that. There we go. Alright, so...
Levioso.
There we go. Much better. There we go. Oops. There we go. One more, I think. Somewhere. Where's the other one? Is there another door that we did not open? Let's see, we opened them all. Is there another set of bones somewhere? These catacombs are creepy. There has to be another set of bones somewhere. Try and find them. Sorry guys, I'm having a little brain stump here. Huh. Has to be another set. Yeah, I was just trying to figure out where the other set was. It has to be in here somewhere, I know that. Just trying to see where, though. Could be out here. Nope, that's not it.
Revelio.
Huh. Oops. Shouldn't have done that.
Levioso.
What did I just do?
Levioso. Depulso.
Okay.
Accio. Levioso. Accio.
What did I just do? I messed it up.
Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
There we go. Okay.
Levioso. Accio.
Oh, come on.
Levioso. Revelio. Levioso.
Alright.
Levioso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
There we go.
Levioso. Accio.
I'm gonna do a little restart real quick. Restart from last checkpoint. Load game. Yeah, we'll just restart from there. It looked like it might have had a little freeze there, but that's okay.
Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
So... here we go.
Accio.
And did I get rid of that thing there? Because I wanted to get rid of that scarf. Okay, we're good. Alright, let's head back. We'll try this again. I'm gonna lurk. Oh yeah, no worries. If you want to just hit exclamation point lurk, more than welcome to lurk. I have no problem with that. And thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. Truly means a lot. GG's. Yeah, so far, GG's. There we go. Yeah, that definitely helps out the stream, but I appreciate it. Thanks for stopping in, too. Really means a lot.
Hello there.
Hello there, indeed.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
Levioso. How gracious of you.
Let's try this again.
Accio.
Right.
This looks different than what we faced before. Now we're also dealing with rune symbols.
Levioso. Depulso. Levioso.
There we go.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
There we go. Let's try this again. Alright.
Accio. Levioso. Depulso. Levioso. Depulso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
There we go. Think we got it now. Perfect.
You
That's a
are
little
head
free.
and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.
Yes, indeed. We are that good. We just had to do a little restart.
Student was so entranced with this place.
Alright, be on our guard. Just as I suspected.
Incendio. Defendo. Imperium.
Crucible.
Reparo.
We'll take these guys out. Boom. And squash. Oops.
Crucible.
Bam. There we go. Can't wait to get the Vada Kedavra one.
Incendio. Defendo. Imperio.
Let's go. We got him.
Incendio. Confringo.
Let's go.
For a moment there, I thought that'd never end.
I did too. And we leveled up to 27, even better. Beast mode right there. Beast mode.
Victory!
Screech!
Dead end. Lovely.
Accio.
All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet.
I wouldn't give up yet, my young friend. There's much more to it than we know. Let's see. Alright.
Not sure what I did to deserve that.
Let's see. Hold on. Make sure we're good. Okay, we're set. Let's go. The relic abandoned portion. Kind. Ah, I see.
Sebastian, the relic. Look.
It's right there.
Could it be?
Talk to Sebastian.
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it.
Yes.
After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
Yes, beast
I have
mode
no
for
idea.
sure.
But we're here for the relic.
We should leave it alone. We need that relic.
I'm willing to ignore what the journal entry says. We're taking the relic.
Agreed. This is meant to be.
For Anne's sake.
I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft.
Indeed.
I must keep this relic secret. Especially from my uncle.
Yes. Uh-oh. Wonder who it could be.
Is that ominous?
It is ominous.
Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you.
Uh-oh.
Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows. I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
Let's talk to Ominous.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to take the relic.
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's doing.
Sebastian makes things
Yes.
sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous.
Yes,
You
it
need to
is.
stop him.
It is a very
And
long
if
side
nothing will
quest.
change his mind?
Some of them are. Some
Something
of them
has
are pretty short.
I need your help.
Very well. I cannot side with you. Sebastian's right. Very well, let's... I can't go... He barely... Like, so he is a good person. He is a descendant of Salazar Slytherin, but he hasn't really helped much there, so... Oh no, this is a side quest. But we can do a main quest after this. I don't want to betray Sebastian since his sister...
Sebastian's right. We need that relic.
I'm sorry. My mind is made up.
Are you willing to sacrifice your friendship over this?
I might be.
Yes.
How could I choose to stand by and watch him do this?
What if the choice wasn't yours? You wouldn't be to blame for what happens.
What in the world are you suggesting? Imperium?
Yes, that's perfectly... This is precisely what I'm suggesting. Never mind.
That's what I'm saying. I would take all responsibility. This could save your friendship.
Yes,
I know how to
indeed.
cast it. Sebastian taught me. But I won't do it unless you agree.
This is insanity. I can't believe you would ask this of me.
Sebastian is never going to give up trying to cure Anne.
Indeed.
If you try and stop him now, he'll never forgive you.
Fine. This is unfathomable. But I suppose if you want that responsibility, it may just save what is left of my friendship with Sebastian.
Yes, we cannot
Remember,
risk a friendship.
This is what I was telling you about the dark arts. They come with a cost. You may well regret making this choice. Do what you have to do. Cast it. Before I change my mind.
Imperio! Step aside, Ominous. Stay in place until we're out of sight.
I will.
Well, that did it.
Sebastian, come on.
What did you do?
Imperio. It was the only way to get out of here without a fight.
Ominous, I'm sorry.
Sebastian, we have to go.
Indeed. We have to leave. we did the right thing, I think. And we can live with those, the consequences. Yeah, well, this is a side quest, but we will do a main quest. We can, so. Oops. Wrong way. Something he doesn't want to mess with the dark arts, but we will mess with them. And we will. Okay, that's not a way out. Ah, I hate these mazes sometimes. It's like I get lost. There we go.
Did we do the wrong thing?
No.
You need the relic.
I know. But not like this.
Ominous and I agreed. Surely there's a difference between casting Imperial on someone without their knowledge and casting it with permission.
I understand what you're saying. I do, but...
I've taken full responsibility. You have my word.
At least we will have long-lasting friendships for that, I would
Looked out
imagine.
for each other, Ominous and I hope he knows that hasn't changed. Not sure what I did to deserve that.
Well, we'll find out now, won't we?
Opening all of these is tempting.
Mm-hmm. Oh, which reminds me. Wonder what's up here. Mean to find out real quick before we leave.
This room is taller than it looks.
Wonder what's up here. Awesome.
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Yep. So we're good. Alright, let's go. That was an intense one right there, I'm not gonna lie. That was an intense one. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. This was an insane side quest.
How long would the spell last? How long must Ominous stay in the tomb?
The curse is lifted already. He'll easily find his way out of the catacomb just as we did. He'll be all right, Sebastian.
Alright. Let's head down to where we need to go. Let's go. I wonder if you can fly. I think you can. Or no. I guess not. We gotta walk all the way there.
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her.
We won't tell her. Yeah, I doubt that.
No, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlets.
Uh-oh.
Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
Let's do this one.
Kill spells glance off of me.
Bam! 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 Love using those curses there. Let's go! We got him.
What are you doing? What is stop blocking the blood.
We got him. Uh-oh. No, 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 no. Uh-oh. Glad we saved her.
Boy! What have you done?
Uh-oh.
Saved my sister. With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
Aww.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life.
It did.
Goblin was going to kill her.
You did the right thing. It may have been too...
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
That was a crazy battle. Excuse me. I'll take all these coins. That's for sure. Ooh. Oh. Let's go talk to her uncle. Let's go talk to him.
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
I am.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic, even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
Well, that quest was completed.
You are the talk of the school since you saved Mr. Rabe and I from the Ashwinders. We have come so far. We should discuss the next steps in our plan to stop Harlow.
That was a crazy side
Are you
quest.
familiar with the hamlet of Irondale? It's south of the castle. I think the cave that Doran wanted us to find is near there.
Okay. That was insane. An insane side quest, that's for sure. Like, wow. Like, that is just wow. Like, holy crud. Oh my gosh, that was just crazy. Just gotta learn one more dark art. Oh man, that was just insane. Alright. I think I want to go help Poppy out. Speak with Sebastian. I want to go help Poppy, but is that... Meet Poppy in the cave. Yeah, that's what I want to do. I'm going to go meet her. Or do you guys want to see a main quest? Do you want me to do a main one real quick? Or do you want to see a side quest again? Insane side quest indeed. Yes, it was. Which one would you like to see? A side quest or a main quest? You can tell me. I'll let you pick again. I will be more than willing to do either or. One main? Okay, let's do we'll do that. Find the entrance to the mine. Alright, let's go. Do a main quest. Alright, let's travel that way. We'll have some fun with this one. Some insane side quests for sure, but they're a lot of fun. Like, I love them. Alright, let's do a main one. Oh, I can't use my broom here. Oh. Oh well. a bit to go. What the heck? So wait, there we go. Way down. Alright, we'll head to the main one here. About a few meters away. So, let's do it. We'll try not to cause issue yet. Ooh.
Incendio.
Wonder what's through here. Huh. Probably some barbed wire or something. That's alright. Oh, there's an astronomy thing. How are you enjoying the game, Rez? How are you enjoying it?
I should investigate.
Hopefully you're enjoying. Hopefully everyone else is enjoying as well too. All right. All right, let's go. Ooh, which reminds me. All right. So that's what that was.
Revelio.
Oops. All right, let's do it. Really? Think this is it.
I've never seen a sword like it.
Yep, this has to be it. And I just landed in enemy territory.
I could do this for hours.
Incendio.
Oh my! Missed me.
Expelliarmus.
Pitiful. Shrewdness.
Imperial.
Better.
Crucial. Reparo.
Oops.
Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Bye-bye. There we go. Look out.
Protego. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio.
I won't rest until dead.
Incendio.
Cut you from shooting the shadow. No!
Let's get him.
I will make you.
Incendio. Expelliarmus.
I don't think so.
You defendo. I won't
Incendio.
Let's go. Bye-bye.
Imperio.
At your service.
Love it. So amazing. We're just doing whatever we can to win. Let's see. Take out these bad guys here. These evil goblins. And that is that. I'll take that. Is there another one over here? I can battle these guys all day. Yeah, well, whatever. Let's head to the cave. We are battling with some of the dark arts. Yes. Awesome. Let's get ready for this main mission.
Ranrock and his crew are in there. No sign of Lodgok out here. He must be inside already.
Let's enter the mine, and we're gonna go meet our friend Lodgok. Alright. Let's do it.
Look at the size of this mine.
Something seems wrong.
This place is teeming with Ranrock's loyalists. I have to keep my wits about me.
Indeed. Indeed.
Not quite enough. Incendio. Defender. Expelliarmus.
Log. Bam. Bam. It's Lodgok. He's one of our allies as a what's his face?
This cart ought to get me deeper into the mine.
I forgot his name. Lodgok. He's a goblin that helps us. The goblins are evil. They're like, it's 100 years before Lord Voldemort, or like a way before Lord Voldemort became in the scene, so he's like the Voldemort of this time, so.
Just like Gringotts, but I'm in the driver's seat this time.
Yep.
How deep will this take?
It's fun.
Ranrock's gonna be pleased with our progress. Who was on that car?
This is pretty cool.
That has to be the end up ahead.
Alright. Take some of that gold. I like the Bam Bam. Yeah, it's pretty fun. I can't wait to get the killing curse, or the other unforgivable curse. It should be fun to use, even though we shouldn't do that, but I'm just gonna do it anyway. Against bad guys and poachers. So.
I wonder where these pipes go.
Yes, indeed. Where do they go? And before we do anything... Ooh! Sweet. Let's see here. Let's figure this out. Oh. There we go. All right. More coin. Oh. We need to get the Merlin trials done, that's for sure. Yep, I'm that guy. Bye-bye. Oops. Oopsie. Let's go.
I won't rest. I will make you.
take that. This guy's got nothing on me. I'm that good of a wizard.
Incendio.
Oh, nice. Sweet. I know we gotta go down there, so we'll go down that way, but I'm gonna check it out. Oh, nothing there. I'll check out what's down here real quick. See if there's anything. Well, guess not. Oh well.
How nice of you to stop by. Incendio. My name's Humans the worry about. Expelliarmus. Why can't I hit you?
That's because I'm that good of a wizard.
Why drag this out longer than necessary?
Oops. Let's go. Come on. What you got? Whoop. Yeah, watch this.
Let's get it. Expelliarmus, Incendio. Defender.
Oh, look out. Get him. Get him. Look out.
Expelliarmus. Defender. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Bombarder. Protego. Incendio.
Got him.
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Bombarder. Defender.
We're gonna get him. We're gonna get him.
Expelliarmus. Incendio. Protego.
Got him. Boom. He's going down.
Incendio. Defender. Expelliarmus. Bombarder.
Nailed him.
That was a close one.
Oh, that was a fun battle.
Incendio.
I quite enjoyed that battle. You cannot go wrong with battles. They're so much fun. Ah. Darn it. Can I grab that? Nope. Man. Can I get these? Nope. Guess we'll go back up. We'll gain some experience or something in battle, so that definitely helps. So let's go meet Loggok. Oops. Excuse me. Alright, let's do it. Oops. There we go. Alright. Don't you just love magic? love this. Right. Hopefully everyone's enjoying the stream, and again, thank you for coming in, and welcome to everybody again. I am Jay Spears, and welcome in, welcome. Hopefully you guys are enjoying.
One of the best meals I've ever eaten. Incendio.
Yep, not gonna have it. That'll be your last meal.
I only hope Lodgok doesn't cross paths with him.
I don't think you know who you're dealing with.
Oh, I know exactly who I'm dealing with. Bam. His loyalists are relentless. Yeah, you get that special ability when you fill up the your meter for that ability. And I won't rest until you are. Nice.
Too late to learn the error of your ways.
Indeed. Indeed. It is a little too late. More
Where does
coins.
This one lead? Off the beaten path, I suspect.
I love blowing stuff up. No bam bam. Thunder, fire, no bam bam spell. Yes.
I'd better light these boilers if I want to go any further.
There we go. Awesome.
I hope I can get to Ranrock before Lodgok does.
And we have to try and defeat Reinrock. He's the leader of the goblins. So, gonna try and do that. Hopefully I have enough coin for a new broom upgrade. That'd be sweet. Awesome.
Another drill
There he is right there.
Complete. The wizarding world will crumble.
Not on my watch.
I can end this right now. I have to destroy the drill and stop Ranrock's loyalists.
And bam, bam, bam.
Protego! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Defender! Bombarda! Revelio! Imperio!
Let's get this.
Crucio! Let's do it! There we go. Bam!
Bombarda!
Got him.
We'll reclaim what I know. I said something.
Yeah, that didn't help you. Nice. And destroy the drill. Well, let's see. Collapse all the drills. Okay.
Incendio, Depulso, Accio. I have to find a way to stop that drill.
Yes, indeed. How do we stop the drill? Collapse all the pillars to destroy the drill. Okay. Let's see. How do we do that? Control bogies.
Accio.
Let's see. Nope. Nope, that won't be it. Nope. Nope, nope. Let's try that one.
Descendo.
Nope, that didn't work. Huh. Maybe through here somewhere? Let's see.
The pillars are weakening.
Maybe? Collapse all the pillars.
Levioso, Accio. Depulso. Descendo.
How to collapse the pillars, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Gonna look it up real quick, see how we can do it. Hogwarts Legacy. Let's see here. Hogwarts Legacy. No bombs. Yeah, I don't think there is any. Hogwarts Legacy. Collapsing pillars. Let's see. It should show us in here somewhere. Let's see here. Maybe it was the troll that we needed. Maybe.
Destroying the pillars will bring the ceiling down on the drill.
Oh, okay. I think we just got to do the boom, this thing.
Depulso.
Let me see here. I think I might know.
Bombarda.
There we go. Got it.
Bombarda.
We did it. Figured it out. There we go.
You.
Me.
That is unfortunate. No matter. We will build another.
No, you won't.
I found this one lurking outside.
Lord
Indeed.
Gok.
That's Lord
Come
Gok.
to make amends, little brother.
What?
I came to stop this. What is this you've brought me?
They're brothers? What? No way. Did he just betray us?
It cannot be. All this time, you knew. You knew where it was.
Uh-oh. Guess he's still on our side.
Don't!
Are you alright?
I'll never understand you, Lord Gok. So gullible. That witch did not consider you an equal. She, like all wizard kind, sought only to use you.
You're wrong, Ranrock.
The young ones are especially deceitful. They are taught to hide their disgust for us, as they exploit us.
Astonishing that our ancestors ever trusted each other.
It is.
All this time, looking everywhere for the final repository, searching in vain for Bragbor's last journal. Wasted my time chasing a child. And my little brother knew where it was all along.
Uh-oh.
But now, I don't need you. I don't need any of you.
Traitor.
I was bringing it to you. You are a traitor to our kind. No! Avada Kedavra!
Uh-oh. We just left our friend there?
Dead by his brother's hand.
Oh. He
No wonder
died.
you tried so hard to reason with him.
Exit the mine.
Now to get out of this blasted place.
We lost our friend Logok. That is crazy. That is just insane.
I'll send word to Fig to meet me in the map chamber. He and the Keepers need to know Ranrock has that journal and knows where the final repository is.
Yes, indeed. Yes, it was sad. That was crazy. That was just, holy crud, that was just really insane. Like, wow, insane. Let's meet Poppy. I want to try that. I like taking out the poachers. I definitely like doing that. Let's meet Poppy. I love saving creatures. Magical beasts and all. Okay, so she's right there, so let's fast travel. That was a crazy mission right there. We lost our friend there. That was crazy. Oh, and these little side quests you can do right here too. So
It must lead to something grand.
yeah, maybe. We'll find out. I'm gonna go meet Poppy. Let's go. It was sad though. It is sad. I can't believe that was his brother. Like, that's insane.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
Malo sweets, that's what we need.
Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there. Levioso! Incendio!
Flying down. Alright, let's do it.
You made it.
We did. And a true Hufflepuff.
I take it this means you had some luck at the library?
It took a few hours and some eye-watering maps, but I think this might be the cave Doran told us about.
Impressive. Especially with how little information he gave us.
Well, I'm still not sure this is the cave, but it did seem the most promising. I stumbled across some folklore about a cave in the area that people avoid. Seemed the perfect place to hide something of value. It's a bit of a leap, I confess, but might a mysterious item such as a special moonstone be hidden in an equally mysterious cave? I think I'm desperate for anything at this point.
Did you discover why people avoid this cave?
Ridiculous, really. Rumour was that the cave drove people mad. I couldn't find any account by someone who had been in the cave, though. So either it is a rumour, or anyone who went in wasn't in any state to speak of it afterwards.
Makes sense.
Well, we're here. We might as well have a look.
Agreed.
I agree.
I wonder if you'd go blind from staring directly at a moonstone.
Let's enter the cave. Ah, this is amazing. I love this game. This is so awesome. Let's see what we can do.
You don't think the rumors about the cave are true, do you?
I suppose we'll find out, won't we?
Yes, we will. Find the moonstone.
Accio! Compulsor!
There we go. At least this is a little bit nicer than the last caves that we've been in.
It's another aggressive one.
That was one ugly fish. Frog dude.
Levioso! Expelliarmus!
What is going on with that?
Who knows? There we go. Ooh. It's like, get out of my way, big rocks. There we go. Alright. Find the moonstone. Alright, let's see.
Accio!
There we go. Let's find the moonstone. What are those? Are those what I think those are?
Voipers.
I beg your pardon?
This must be how the rumor about the cave started. The Voiper's song is said to drive anyone who hears it mad.
Oh, wow. Well, we better be extra cautious. Save these creatures as well. Is there any more coin? Sweet! Alright. Alright.
If the moonstone is here and so are Voipers, I wonder if it's being protected.
Could be. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it possibly is protected too, so... How many coins do we have anyway? Oh wow, we're almost to 4,000. Almost there, so we can upgrade our broom. So, that'll be nice. For sure. Alright, let's go.
Accio.
Okay, so we gotta... Alright, this is the puzzles again.
Surprised? First the Fruipers and now this.
Okay, so we need that and... Alright, so which one is that? One... That and then that. Okay. There we go.
We need to find moths for those spinners.
Alright. Need that and that. I'll take that and oh. How about that? Oh, hold on, I messed up. There we go. Let's see, we need the Elohimora spell. So
Protego. Lumos.
there we go. Need a moth for the spinner. There we go. Okay. One more moth. Alright, so it's that. Oh. There we go.
Lumos.
There we go. Oops.
Lumos.
There we go. Got it.
Perhaps the runes on the walls have something to do with finding the moths.
Is there one more that we need? Sure, we got all of them. Or did we not? Did we get all of them? I know there was one here. I know that. Somewhere. Interesting. Very interesting. Let's go back. Trying to figure this out is not easy, that's for sure. Hope everyone's enjoying the stream, and again, welcome in. If you're a first-time viewer as well, feel free to hit the follow button if you're enjoying. We greatly appreciate it. Truly means a lot. Alright, where is it? And hopefully you're enjoying the journey of Hogwarts Legacy.
Revelio.
Maybe? Huh. All stumped here. I got all the doors.
Revelio.
Sometimes you hate puzzles. Where is it?
Lumos.
Lumos.
Alright. Let's try going all the way back here. See if that helps. We'll give it a shot. Never hurts to try.
Descendo.
Oops.
Lumos.
Did that work? Nope, gotta go back. What the heck just happened?
Lumos.
Oh, there he is. Alright, let's try this again, see how it works, but if not, it's all good. We'll figure it out. Can just look up the mission. Hopefully it'll show us where it is, so.
Descendo.
Nope. Okay, so we can't go back. Alright. So has to be another one around somewhere.
Descendo. Lumos.
Okay. There we go. I'm an idiot. Well, I feel really, really stupid. That's okay.
Obstacle. No matter. I'm sure we can work out the way across.
Ooh. Coin.
Lumos.
There we go. There we go. I think we're getting it now.
It's beautiful.
Yes, it is. So we need 3. Okay.
Lumos.
Alright, let's try it this way. Oops. There we go.
Lumos.
We did it. Alright, I think I get it now. Oh, you could be a little bit more help, Poppy. Come on now. Alright, we'll grab this one.
Lumos.
Got him. Awesome. We'll grab this guy. This is crazy. Alright, grab this guy. Alright. We're getting there. Alright. Let's go. One more. Alright. Got one more. Perfect. Awesome.
You did it.
I did. Oh. Yeah, I was hoping that too, but that didn't happen. Bam.
Incendio.
Let's go.
Expelliarmus. Defender. Bombarder.
And it goes boom. Let's do it. Let's go. Oh my goodness. Poppy is just standing there. Yeah, she is. She's not doing anything. She's just standing there. That's all it is. Just stands there. It's alright though.
Look, where the water's bubbling. How odd.
Shall we take a closer look?
Yes, we shall. Okay. Let's go then. Diving. Very creepy right now. It was all nice, now it's creepy. That was nice again.
Merlin, it's even more beautiful close up. It's got to be here, I just know it.
Yes, indeed. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. Forgot, I'm gonna take a screenshot of that real quick. That's a nice scene right there. How to take a screenshot. What was it? Shift that. Oh, okay. Can do that. Might get a nice screenshot of the tree there. Alright. There we go. Perfect. I'm gonna save that to my computer real quick. Desktop. Use that as a thumbnail. That'll be sweet. I like it. Alright, let's do it. God, you gotta love YouTube. Which reminds me, go follow me on my YouTube page at jspears15. All good fun there. All fun videos.
Incendio. Given what Fruiters are known to do, I never thought I'd be so happy to see this many of them.
I don't know. I've been listening to them for a while now. I'm starting to lose my mind.
Very funny. I was just thinking how it's proof that poachers haven't been here, assuming this is where the Moonstone is.
Indeed.
Which means we're one step ahead of them.
Awesome.
Well, we found what we came for. Now we just need to bring it to the henge.
Alright. Let's talk to Poppy.
Well done, Poppy. This did end up being the right cave after all.
A good thing too. We need every advantage over the poachers if we're to get to the Snidgets first.
Yes.
We should do as Doran suggested and bring the Moonstone to the henge.
I'm ready to leave now.
Shall we?
We shall. If we leave now, we should make it there by nightfall.
Indeed. Oh, maybe I should have tried to grab one of those birds. Darn it.
That's the henge, precisely where Doran said it would be. But now that we're here, I'm not entirely sure how to feel. We knew we were at the cave for the Moonstone, but Doran didn't tell us what to expect when we placed the stone in the henge.
That is dangerous. I'd better have to do with...
I don't think Doran would knowingly send us into danger.
You're right.
Yeah, I don't think he
suppose
would
I'm
either.
worrying over nothing. Let's make our way down. We're nearly at the end of this.
For sure.
I think that's it over there.
Accio!
Oh, I can't fly there? Lame. Alright, well, let's head that
How's
way.
your Gran doing, by the way?
Nothing keeps Gran down. She set up a caterwauling charm and threatened to make a coat out of the next poacher that set foot on her doorstep.
There you go.
I still feel terrible that I'm the reason they went there.
Surely she'll be pleased you've gone after the Snidgets.
I hope so. Gran understands how important it is to protect those who need it.
Exactly. We do our very best to defend animals.
I think we can safely say we know where the Moonstone goes.
Let's do it. Cute. You gotta love these ones here. This makes me happy. A love for magical creatures.
That was a mooncalf dance. Do you know how rare it is to see even one? They only ever happen under a full moon. Though I suppose
Amazing, and
the
yes, it was
Moonstone
cute.
allowed it to happen now.
Is the pattern they left behind on the ground normal?
all part of the dance. No one pattern is ever the same, though. We'll need to draw this one to get a better sense of it. Can't wait to tell Gran that I've managed to see not one, but 2 Mooncarve dances. She'll be jealous.
You've seen this before?
It was pure luck the first time. I was on Highwing, or I'd never have spotted it. It was the night I...
Oh, excuse me.
Well, the night I met Highwing, actually,
I'd love to hear about it.
I'd love to hear about how you and Highwing met.
I'd actually like you to know. About 5 years ago, Highwing had been captured by poachers. At first, they planned to sell her, but soon decided they wanted to kill her instead. More money, I suppose. I'd finally had enough. I freed Highwing and we ran. We'd flown for ages when I spotted Mooncarves dancing below and we landed to watch them. It felt like an omen. A good one. A sign that the worst was over.
Yes.
What do you mean you'd had enough and the worst was over?
Highwing is the hippogriff that we flew, the white one.
Highwing was also the night I ran away from home.
Oh.
A poacher camp. I come from a family of poachers.
Oh, awful for you. We're not gonna judge. Let's see.
Merlin? I don't know what to say, Poppy. I can't imagine what that must have been like for you.
Being about a family of poachers.
But the older I got, the more apparent it became. Gran tried for years to convince my parents to let me live with her. Suffice it to say, when I left with Highwing, I flew straight for her house.
How brave. I'm glad you escaped.
So am I.
Me too.
There were so many creatures I was unable to help when I was younger. Now that's all I want to do.
You're succeeding.
From everything I've seen, you're doing precisely that.
We're a good
I've
wizard.
had a bit of help. I've never told anyone any of this, but I'm glad that you know. It's nice to have someone to talk about it with.
Indeed.
What was it like growing up in a family of poachers?
That's
the
crazy.
The thing I remember most was how much we moved around. Always chasing the next big kill. It was chaotic and dangerous, and nowhere a child should ever grow up.
I agree. 100%.
Do your parents know about the things you do now? Saving that dragon from the fighting ring, for instance.
We don't speak, or rather, they don't speak to me. Last I heard, they were in Borneo trying to make their fortunes there. Acromantulas. However, I wouldn't be surprised if word has got back to them. Some days a part of me hopes that it has. Now that I'm older, I wish I could talk to them, get them to see sense. But sadly, I suspect that wouldn't do any good.
Well, hopefully you can try.
We were around so many poachers in the tent. Were you not worried about being recognized?
Poachers are nomadic, and most of the ones in the area aren't any I'd grown up with. That said, I suspect someone must have recognized me. That's how they got to Gran.
I'm glad you told me.
We should get back to Doran. He'll need to see the symbol, and we've got poachers to beat.
I agree, we do.
If you collect the moonstone, I can make a quick drawing of the symbol for Doran.
For sure.
Are you finished with the drawing?
Just barely. I think the pattern's a bird. At least that's what it looks like.
Didn't the journal say the key to finding the Snidget lies in the moonlight?
Of course. That's it. We need to show this to Doran. Not that I'd know where to find him at this hour. Perhaps we should head back to the castle and we can track him down after a good night's sleep.
I agree. Well, let's see, I'm not ready to leave.
That sounds a fine idea, but I would like to look around a little before we leave.
Of course. I'll just wait here and try not to fall asleep.
Let's see. Can also do another little screenshot of this too. There we go. Oops. Try this. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. We'll save this as well. All right. desktop. And perfect. Alright. Let's head on out.
I suppose it is rather late, isn't it?
Let's get
We
back
could
to
head
the
back
castle.
to the castle if you've seen enough mooncalves one day.
I'm ready to
Yes,
leave.
please. I'm ready to leave if you are.
Another day. Success. Oh my goodness, I know how they feel. It's crazy. Definitely crazy, for sure. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Let's continue forward real quick. Let's see what other quests we can get involved in. Go to the map chamber. Okay, we did that. Speak with Sebastian in the Undercroft. Speak with Natty. Let's go speak with Natty real quick before we continue on. Yeah, it's getting late here for sure, but I'm already like hooked in, so it's hard to put it down for sure. But let's see what Natty has to say real quick. See what's going on real quick. So, but there. We will wait.
Ah, I have been meaning to speak with you.
Let's see what she says.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not
I'm
realize
actually
it,
happy
but
we
you
did.
are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly.
It does.
Unfortunately,
And yes, it is
she
late,
might,
but
in
that's
fact,
okay.
have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
Uh-oh. She should be proud of you. Her concern
If
is
she
more.
knew more about what you've done, I suspect she'd be proud.
If
I
she
agree.
knew any more about what I've done, she would never let me out of her sight again.
I'm sorry. Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
Yeah.
It was a beautiful day.
We're
My
learning
mother
more
had gone
about
to
our
tend to a
friends and their
neighbor who was
history.
ill, and so my father and I were
Which is
galloping in
great.
the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it.
Nice.
He could become the most majestic giraffe. And he would carry me
Nice.
on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home.
Oh, that's pretty
when
cool
we
that they can
surprised
be
a group of
animagus.
bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me.
That's
If I
not her
had been
fault.
capable of protecting myself,
That's
he
not
would
her
still
fault.
be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
Do you think taking down the Ashwinders will avenge your father's death?
No.
No.
Vengeance is not what drives me. My father would not want that.
Oh, that's good.
And my mother raised me to
That
believe
is
that
good.
it is a privilege to be able to fight for those who cannot. I know there is
Makes
risk
sense.
involved, but I feel it is worth it. I am
sure.
glad you seem to think so too.
What does your mother think about all of this?
Well, as you saw, she worries a great deal.
Yes, she does.
She is an excellent seer, but I think it bothers her to this day that she did not see my father's death coming. She misses him, as do I. So I believe on some level she understands my need to seek justice in a small way, but that does not mean that she likes it.
Makes sense too.
Do you think your father would approve of the things we've been doing?
Oh my, that is a good question. In theory, yes. Although he would worry, as my mother does. But I think he, of all people, would understand my persistence. My father never shied away from a fight for good, no matter how ruthless the foe. And I think he would have enjoyed knowing that I had a compatriot like you.
Yep.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He does.
He was.
Sounds like a good
Truly
person.
extraordinary. And
For
thank you for
sure.
your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning
will.
with Harlow. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed.
We will indeed.
Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
Well, I appreciate it.
Revelio.
Oh, we gotta do those doors eventually. So, let's see. Maybe talk to Sebastian real quick. Let's speak with Sebastian. Oops. See where he's at. Travel there and see what he has to say. Hopefully everything turns out okay. But man, this has just been one crazy adventure for sure. How's everybody enjoying the game so far and the streams? I hope you guys are enjoying this as much as I am. Like, this has been a crazy adventure. Alright, let's go to our secret lair. Let's see what Sebastian says. It's our secret lair hideout. Awesome. How you enjoying the game, Rez? Alright, let's see. Araza.
Did you speak with my uncle?
Let's see what he says.
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin.
Exactly.
If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor
That's
Black.
what I like to hear.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
Indeed.
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organizing her prized possessions. A box of artifacts she collected to live with our family.
I'm glad.
Jewelry, cards, old photographs. She got to her favorite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought she handed it to me. This will keep you safe, she said. It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet.
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it. We'll be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
Indeed.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this.
We are loyal to you and
I'll
our
send you an hour
friends.
when I have news.
Sounds good to me. Let's exit. We have our loyalties to our friends. I'm glad we're a good wizard and a good Ravenclaw. Oh, can't wait to play in the other houses though. That's gonna be fun. Just gotta definitely beat this one for sure before we move on to the others. Let's go to... I wonder how much... Do we have any money? How much money do we have? Oh, we're close. We're close. Alright, let's go to this trial here. Go to the chamber map. Alright. We'll go that way. Right. Head to the chamber. Which reminds me, I need to work on some highlights. Alright, let's see. We'll go to the map. Here we are. Oops. Guess we'll just fast travel real quick. I love this game. This has been an amazing time for sure. So, all right, where are we? We gotta go downwards. So, gotta go up somewhere.
There you are. Do you have any news of Marmaduke's crest? I haven't. I don't know why.
Here we go. Right. Headed in the right direction. There we go. Ooh.
Aloha Mora.
Let's see what's behind this door. See what we can get behind the door. We can unlock all the doors now. Oh, nice.
Revelio.
Alchemy class. Nice. There we go. Anything other goodies in here? Well, glad we went in. Alright, let's head to where we need to go. Let's do it. Oh, here we go. Man, these maps are confusing sometimes. There we go. That's where we needed. Alright. Let's see. Here we are. Let's go in. Wait for the
I hope Professor Fig got my owl. I need to tell him and the keepers that Ranrock knows where the last repository is.
Alright, let's go talk to him.
According to the owl I received,
Hey,
Ranrock is
Bubble
moving
Daisy
more
Bells,
quickly
how's
than
it
we could have
going?
anticipated.
How are you?
This is...
Which reminds me, gonna give you a shout out for stopping by. Oops. Yes, sir. That's Bubble Daisy Bell. Or, yep, there we go. You earned a shout out for coming in. I appreciate it.
We had hoped for more time to discuss the best path forward.
The airport has it. Oh.
Let us hear what the student has
I've
to
gone
say.
through. That's, well, hopefully, hold on. Recovering from fatigue from the airport hassle I have gone through in Manila's air. Oh, wow. That's crazy. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, hopefully, you can recover quickly. Yeah, airports are no fun for sure. Yeah. But glad you came in. I appreciate you stopping by.
Professor, you received my owl. Ranrock has the last of Bragbor's journals. He killed Lodgok to get it. He knows where the last repository is.
Godric's heart.
Lodgok and Ranrock were brothers. Lodgok was bringing the journal to me.
Ranrock is a monster.
He is.
We need to know where the final repository
I'm glad
is.
you're here, Daisy Bells. Really, really means a lot.
Surely this changes things. Ranrock has Bragbor's journals and knows where the final repository is.
We obliviated Bragbor. He kept journals? Why would he have documented all of this? He didn't know what we were containing.
I cannot say.
Isadora told Bragbor about the magic when she asked him to build a container for her. I've seen her memories.
Isadora left memories for someone to find?
Yep.
You know what she did?
Her memories showed what she did for her father, which I also saw in Professor Rookwood's pensive. And a conversation with Bragbor in which she expressed frustration about the limits being placed on her use of ancient magic.
Based upon the memories they have seen, I believe our young friend is well aware of the grave circumstances in which we find ourselves.
Indeed.
The next trial will involve an exceptional level of magical skill and a nuanced ability to interact with beasts.
Oh, Hong Kong.
Find a face of stone and tendrils. I should advise you that you must engage with any beast that is part of the trial on your own. Professor Bakar will meet you in his pensive room.
An exceptional level of magical skill? Nuanced ability to interact with beasts?
That's easy
I
enough.
suppose we should begin our search for a face of stone and tendrils, whatever that may be.
Very well.
Indeed.
Professor Weasley has been keeping an eye on me. Perhaps we should meet there.
Is that where you
so
live,
she has no
or
reason
is
to
it the
raise
Philippines?
concerns with Professor Black. I shall see you near the coast. Perhaps then you can tell me a little more about the memories of Isadora that you witnessed.
Oh, okay. Well, glad you made it safe back to Hong Kong. That's pretty cool. Okay, so we gotta go all the way there, so that's gonna be fun. Alright, let's do this trial. Okay, world map. Yep, that's a long way. Let's travel this way. That's really cool, though. I did not know that, but that's awesome. Like, that's really cool. I'm glad you made it back safe to Hong Kong. That's really cool. And thank you for coming into the stream. It really means a lot. I really appreciate it.
Accio.
Alright, let's go. Meet Professor Fig by the Baker's President Chamber. Okay. We can do that. It's a dragon!
Would you please meet with me in the Great Hall? I have come upon a difficult time, and I need a friend.
Dude. That's awesome.
This could
I
prove
wish I had a
dangerous if I'm not
screenshot.
careful.
Yes, indeed. Is it this way? Okay. Oh, these spider things. Bye-bye. Fly there to make it quicker. If I can. Dang it.
That relic is the key to saving Anne. I know it. Meet me outside of Feldcroft as soon as you can.
Will do. We will. So long. Alright, let's go. Okay, let's see.
Someone will get hurt. A galleon? Better not be me.
You have my thanks.
I wonder if that...
Not sure
Tip
how
him.
I'd fare in a little place like this.
I don't think I would either. Alright, let's head this way. Sorry guys, I'm still trying to figure out this map here. It's so huge. Am I going the right way? Or what? Okay, I should be good. Alright, I just gotta go around these mountains or something. Sorry guys, taking a little longer than I expected. There we go. We're on the right track now. Let's go! Thanks just wants to take us the scenic route. Alright, let's go. Do. What the heck? Hopefully this next trial will be pretty good. Alright. There we go. Let's go. That was a long walk. But we did it.
You're here. I have good news. We do not have any of Ranrock's loyalists to contend with. Of course, the bad news is that it's likely because they no longer need to track the Keepers for information.
Oh. Okay.
Revelio.
This place could do with a bit of pruning. Let's look around.
Definitely could.
Incendium.
There we go.
Is that a... It is.
Oh, wow.
I believe I know what must be done.
Well, this should be a fun trial. Let's do it.
Do you recognize the head sculpted there?
I'm not certain.
That's a head. I can't say that I do.
It appears to be a fearsome beast known as a graphorn.
Graphorn,
And the
okay.
prints carved into the ground lead me to believe that a graphorn will somehow open the way forward.
That's
Oh.
what Professor Rackham meant when he spoke of my needing an ability to interact with beasts.
Well, we shouldn't
It would
have any
seem
problems
so.
with that for sure.
I do know that the last of a long dynasty of graphorns lives nearby. They call him the Lord of the Shore.
Okay.
I suspect you'll need to bring him here. What happens next, I can't say.
I'm ready.
Have you ever subdued a graphorn, Professor?
I have, yes.
Oh, yes.
Years ago.
Okay.
At Stonehenge, of all places.
Nice.
The Ministry still owes me for that favor. It can
Okay.
be difficult, of course. They are massive, after all. But it's not impossible. It's
Okay.
my experience that many of your spells will have no real effect. You'll need to wear him down.
Okay.
If
I'm
that's
ready.
what must be done, I'll do it.
Let's
Excellent.
do it. More fantastic
I know this
beasts.
area well enough. When you see the remains of a large sea creature, you're in the right place. Now, Professor Rackham made it clear that you must engage with any beast that is part of this trial on your own. So I shall wish you good luck and wait for your return in the map chamber.
Well, let's do it. All right. Well, let's go to the map. I guess we could fly there. Oh, we can't fly yet? Hopefully we can. But if not... There we go. let's do it. Let's head on that way. It's so amazing that we can fly on a broom. Just love it. Absolutely love it. Let's go. This world is just huge. Like, I love it. I don't know what those things are. Oh well, we'll come back later. That's a really unique castle, that's for sure. Okay. Ooh. Let's try real quick. I don't think so.
Incendio! Expelliarmus! Defender!
Look alive! I bet that one hurt.
Yeah, yeah.
Let me have some.
What have you done? Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Defender! Crucible!
Yeah, I think twice next time. Yeah, don't mess with me. Oh, it has to be nighttime. Oh well. There we go.
This must be the place.
Alright.
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
Oh, there we go. Alright, let's do this. Oops. Let's see if we can wear him out.
Very well, Lord of the Shore. Show yourself.
Let's do this. Yep, he's a big creature.
Expelliarmus! Incendio! Bombarda! Defender!
It's like a lion squid thing.
Expelliarmus!
Yep, he's gonna be a wild one. Got him. That's pretty cool. Let's get him.
Incendio! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Defender! Expelliarmus!
Okay. Hopefully he will be worn out. Uh-oh. He's mad. Grab these, grab these. Let's go. Boom.
I should think you'd be a bit weaker by now.
Come on, we got him.
Incendio. Defender. Expelliarmus.
Let's go. Come on, baby. We got him.
Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Defender.
One more hit. All right. Let's see.
I need your help, friend.
Oops. Let's do this. Awesome. Awesome, now we can ride him. That's awesome. I'm gonna definitely get a screenshot of that. That is so cool. Ah, come on now. There we go. That's just so cool.
Time to go a little quicker.
All right. Let's go. Now we have another fantastic beast on our side. Yep, I guess so.
Poachers. Let's see how the Lord of the Shore feels about his neighborhood being invaded.
Stop right there! Reductor! Taylor!
Go!
Oops.
So very.
Time for a jaunt, I'd say.
Alright, dismount. Hold, charge. There we go.
One less poacher in the wizarding world.
Exactly. This is bringing out so many. This is bringing out some a lot of happiness right now. Like, I love it. Like, we got a huge mount that we can ride. That's just so cool. I definitely like this trial. It's probably my favorite trial besides the Deathly Hallows one. Oh my goodness. Nothing but enjoyment here. Oops. Take him back. And then we'll see, It can swim, yeah, I guess so. I didn't even know. This is like my first playthrough. So, I guess we find out a lot of awesome things. let's see. Go down for landing. And maybe I can... There we go.
How about some sightseeing?
Poppy would be jealous about this.
No need to race now, my friend.
There we go. Okay. To unlock the chamber. It's... Alright, let's see.
Ah, there you are.
How do we unlock the chamber? There we go. All I had to do was stand on it. This is awesome. Let's go on in. Oh my gosh, that was awesome. I'm not gonna lie. That was amazing. I loved every second of it. Looks like we gotta go to the memory or something.
Perhaps Professor Rackham was right to have had faith in you. I still have my reservations. Isadora, as you will see, was not who she seemed. I can only hope that you are. My memories should answer any questions you may have about the power you will need to protect.
Thank you, Professor Bakar. I shall see you back in the map chamber.
For sure. Let's see his memory, shall we? That was so fun. I loved it. That was amazing. Alright, let's see the memory. Oh, it looks like we earned a little trophy there, too. Nice. Oh, this game is so much fun. There we go. Let's see the memory.
Hello? Isadora? Isadora?
Uh-oh.
Mr. Morgan,
Hopefully he's not dead.
Son, I'm glad you're here.
Isadora was not at her home.
I know.
Her father... Percival.
What is it?
It is as though he was stripped not only of his pain, but of all emotion.
Everything is much worse than I feared.
That's crazy.
He was right. Isadora hasn't stopped. I've just learned that she has been wielding that magic on students.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
We must gather the others.
It's like he has no emotions anymore. She stole like his soul or something. That's crazy. This is some really dark magic.
I need you to return to your common room, all right?
Interesting.
What have you done?
Take a breath.
She's lost it.
Students, Isadora.
Everyone feels pain. And why? Because of your arrogance? Your obsession with secrets? He won't suffer any longer. Not my father, not my students, no one.
That's crazy.
Isadora, set down your wand.
Yes.
Professor, you taught me to hone my power, not throw it away.
I did not teach you this.
Exactly.
Expelliarmus!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Dude. It's like Dumbledore, or no, Dumbledore versus Voldemort, and now Harry too, only different. What? It's so crazy. He killed her. He had no choice.
She's alive.
Oh man, he had to kill her. That is insane. Enter the map chamber. He did what he had to do to stop evil, and that's a shame he had to go to that resort. Speak with the keepers.
The caverns below Hogwarts, where you fought Isadora. Is that the location of the final repository?
It is. You see, we could not destroy the strands of emotion Isadora had stolen from so many. So we did all that we could to keep them safe. We also realized that until they could be destroyed, the magic used to create them was a danger to wizard kind. Hence, we became keepers. Keepers of an unfathomable secret. We knew that someday, one with the ability to see traces of ancient magic might be seduced by its power. We built the trials to lead that person to us, to allow them to prove themselves worthy of the knowledge we'd kept hidden and the responsibility that accompanies it.
Have I not proven myself, Professor? I need to get to that repository before Ranrock does.
You have,
Indeed.
and you will. But the repository is protected by powerful ancient magic. To enter, you must craft a special wand from the 4 artifacts you found above our pensives.
So the repository is safe from Ranrock for now.
If he is, as you suspect, capable of using the power of the other repository, I fear he will be able to breach our defenses.
Then I must go now and craft this wand. Perhaps Mr. Ollivander will help me.
Another Ollivander?
Nice.
I'm not surprised. As I am sure he will tell you, this wand may be used for only one purpose. Return with the wand, and we will open the way forward.
I shall send an owl ahead to Ollivander. Whilst you visit him, I'll reach out to Professor Weasley.
Professor Weasley?
Yes. I may have made an error in judgment by not informing her of Ranrock's intentions earlier. I only hope it's not too late. If Ranrock really is going to try to drill below Hogwarts, we'll need all the help we can get.
All right, Professor.
We will.
I'll see you soon.
Indeed. That is crazy. That was a crazy scene. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna go to settings. Save game. Yes, it was crazy for sure. It was very crazy. All right. Well, let's see. I'm gonna go to intermission. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me on this amazing adventure. I had such a blast. I am gonna head to sleep soon. I will be back a little later on to do more streaming with y'all. But I appreciate you being here, and it's all the shout-outs and everybody who came. Carol, Rez, Raffine, Daisy Bells, She Spears, and Ranch Girl. I appreciate y'all being here. Truly, truly means a lot. We will raid someone. Let's see, who can we raid? Oops. Let's see, who are we gonna raid? Let's see. Is there anyone we can raid? Let's see. Let's raid Bionic Nova. We'll raid her stream. She is playing Elden Ring right now. But thank you guys so much for coming in. I truly, truly appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream as well. And feel free to stick around for the raid. Definitely we'll raid. There we go. There's the raid message for y'all. If you guys want to use that in the message, let them know that I sent you over. But feel free to stick around for the raid, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for coming by. I appreciate it. It truly, truly means a lot. Hope you guys enjoyed as much as I did. And we'll see y'all in the next stream. Take care, everyone. Have a great day, great week, wherever you are, great night, and a good evening or a good day, wherever you are. Take care, everyone. We'll see y'all on the next stream and then the next fun time of more Hogwarts Legacy. Take care, everyone. We'll see y'all later. And the wolves are in the den. The hunt is over. Take care, everyone. And we'll see y'all later. Take care. Bye-bye.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us.